I kind of understand how you guys came to be, but why do you guys feel it's so important for lawyers especially to be engaging in normalizing discussions about wellness related topics like burnout, like depression, like anxiety?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so common. Like, it's almost a joke at this point when I tell people what I do, and then they're just like, oh, yeah, I know an alcoholic attorney.
Hmm.
Like, oh, such and such in my family. Oh, this friend of mine. And it's like when I talk to attorneys and then I tell them that I'm not practicing anymore, they go, oh, that makes sense because you're so happy. I mean,
That's funny.
yeah, and it's like literally every time. So it's become this, inside joke. But again, like something I feel like it doesn't have to be this way. Like the culture doesn't have to be this way. So we often cite to this like really phenomenal study done in 2016. It was the Hazel Betty Ford Foundation and also ABA's, lawyer commission. And it found that let's see, I've got the stats here. 20 to 36% of attorneys would be considered problem drinkers.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know how much you do with like stats and Nick, but like I always feel like a reported stat is always like higher in reality than what's reported. So if it's like, okay, we're above 1/3, and then I'm looking at like, national health organizations just talking about the added stress of the pandemic. And I saw a stat several months ago saying that like, oh, reported instances of stress related like depression and anxiety were up by like 40%. And so it's like, okay, if we're going to combine these epic rates of like substance abuse, depression, anxiety, like in the legal field, and then we're putting the pandemic on top of it, I mean, I think we'd just be kidding ourselves to think that it's not just a really grave state of affairs right now.